Welcome back, watch fans. You got to escape the matrix. That's right. You need to escape the matrix because the matrix of Kakistan, Chomostan, and Bukyakistan is trying to steal all your money, your children's lunchbox money, and they want to keep you slaves of shitter watches. That's right. Do you want to be a slave of shitter watches that decrease in value? That you buy and they just drop 10, 20%, 30%, 50%, as we see happening by all the watches that these grifters are spruiking on channels like Archie Luxury, Tim Wright, JJ Bukyak Watch Hangout, Watch Colony, a bunch of these grifters out there, right? Then you got the Muppet Boiler Room channels, you got the Juan and Kino show, all that stuff, right? We call that Chomostan and Bukyakistan, right? Those channels. Now this channel is about only one thing, and it's about making you money. That's right. Well, making me money, but if you make money, that's good also, right? So look, here's the thing. This is not a joke, okay? As Joe Biden says, this is not a joke, folks. Not a joke, okay? But this channel, the goal is to find watches that increase in value. Again, you've seen with your own eyes some of our old videos, watches we've highlighted, 6 months ago, a year ago. Would you double, triple in value, and even more, quadruple in value, okay? We're talking about, buying a watch for 10 grand that becomes worth, 30 grand. Buying a watch for 50 grand that becomes worth 100 grand, okay? 3 grand to 10 grand, okay? Different price levels, okay? So you can play at any level, okay? This is not about, snobbery. You can play at any level. It's about just quality. And, Patek, AP, a little bit of Rolex. And, these other guys, these other Bukyaks, all they want to do is, they want to groom you. You know what that is? Grooming, okay? They want to get suckers. They want to get suckers to, they talk about, is the Omega Speedmaster better than the last Speedmaster, and this Omega, that Daytona with the ceramic and Bukyakistan, and they're talking about basically modern shitter watches. Now look, I have nothing against modern watches. I have a few modern watches, okay? Nothing against it, including the Rolex Yacht Master. That's right, the Yacht Master. You guys have seen on the channel. I think, when did I buy that? Not again. When I bought that, that was not. Again, I have 2 watches. Again, everything I buy, the only time I buy watches now is only to make money. Okay, it's only to wear something which will not only hold value but also increase at, let's call it, 20% or more, ideally, but at least 10% or more. I need to be above inflation, and inflation is definitely 10%. Okay, so I want to be exceeding inflation. So again, the Yacht Master, it's a modern watch, right? And I think I paid $12 for it, and again, it was the two-tone, which I told you guys is not the ideal one, but still. It did go, and again, I think my early videos when I discussed, I said, this watch is probably just gonna, it'll hold value. It's not gonna be a winner. It's just, I just love the watch, which is okay, but it's not, listen, and that's good for if you're like a one watch guy. If you're a one watch guy, and that's fine, you don't need to buy something, but if you're buying more than one watch, then it's, first of all, I think also, what it is? It's also, I think, more intellectually challenging, okay? I think it's intellectually challenging to buy low, sell high. I think that's intellectually challenging. I think it's a worthwhile pursuit in life to, exercise your mind, exercise your judgment and taste to see if you can pick a winner. It's sort of like, look, I like to bet on horses. I mean, not like every day, but like, if I go to a racetrack or something every, once in a while or whatever, I love the concept. I'll make a $5 bet, all right? And I like long shots usually, right? Because it's not, look, I'm not gonna get rich off it, right? So I figure, look, let me at least have something which is gonna be fun, right? And usually these long shots, they actually do pretty well, right? Up until like the last, they're usually like a front runner, right? They break out. They're usually leading the pack up until like, the like a quarter mile or half mile, whatever it is. But yeah, so it's interesting. But But it's interesting when you pick something and say, wow, okay, sometimes you can kind of spot the horse. I mean, not like I'm not an expert on this. This is not like, this is just purely fun for $5, but sometimes you really sense, you get a real sense that, yeah, this horse really wants, like it's got something going on. It's like definitely wants to win. You know what I'm talking about. It's like a sixth sense almost, right? So it's just fun to, see if it works. And there's a very big difference. Again, I'm not a sports guy. I don't bet on sports, but I understand that there is kind of a difference when you watch a game and you're betting on it. I think by the way, if I were to watch a game, I think the only way to watch a game is if you're betting on it. I mean, otherwise, why else would I watch it? It's just not interesting. You have more involved, I think, if you're betting on the game. Again, I'm not promoting gambling. I'm not promoting sports betting. None of that stuff, okay? It's not a, it's none of that stuff. But you understand what I'm saying, right? It makes it more interesting, okay? I'm talking about betting, I don't know, $5 or something. It just makes it more interesting. Now, same thing applies to watches, okay? Same thing applies to watches. I find it very interesting to see what's going on in the market and, place a bet, okay? Place a bet. For example, but the thing is this, also, I have to be able to wear the watch. Well, look at this, the F-16, are those F-16s? Look at that. There we go. Those guys are deporting Juan Aquino right there. That's the escort. Make sure the ship gets to La Isla de Cucarachas. Wow, unbelievable. America. That's right. America. I think those guys are flying to bomb Canada. They should fucking bomb Canada. Canada does not send us the best. They send us a bunch of grifters, Pillsbury doughboys, Chomo Stannies, lowlives, deadbeats. Canada is basically a third world shitter country. So, and if I know we have some Canadians watching this, and they need to unsubscribe. We want to keep this a Canadian-free zone here. Okay, no Canadians allowed. Here we go. Unbelievable but true. So where were we? Yeah, we're talking about making money with the watch. So that's what this channel is about. So what you need to do is you got to join the channel. You got to send money now. Look, this channel costs millions of dollars a month to run. A month, not a week. A month. Millions of dollars a month. And a week, actually. Excuse me, I had it backwards. And what we need you to do, if you want to support the channel, again, look, we can't do it without you. We rely on support from viewers like you, as they used to stay on those ads for public television. We rely on support from viewers like you. So please help support the channel. What you can do is, number one, is you join the channel, right? You join the channel, you're going to have access to our top secret content. You're going to become an aristocrat, a baron, and you're also going to get, for a limited time only, we're going to give you a free watch collection review video. That's right, you're going to get a free watch collection review video. And number two is you're going to be invited to a special watch meetup at my house, which is right over there. That's right, the red house there. So you're welcome to come by to the top secret watch meetup. We're going to have a clam bake on the beach over there. Get rid of those peasants, right? And that's only for, again, the elite members of the channel, only the aristocrats, only the people who can afford to invest $4.95 in their futures. So do yourself a big favor. It's not, don't do it for you, do it for your family. I mean, you don't want to have, your grandchildren going through life as peasants, right? You want them to be aristocrats. So, for example, again, if your name is, Joe Schmo, right? If your name is, let's say, Joe Bukiak, now you could be Baron Bukiak, okay? Imagine that. You could be Baron Bukiak, right? Unbelievable but true. Wow, look at this. This goes all the way down here. And probably, yeah, that's the cliff. That is the cliff. That's the edge of America, like literally the edge of America. The America ends right there. Right there. And you can go all the way to China. Look at these guys, surfers. There we go. Surfs up. You know what? You could wear a Rolex Day Date 36. You could wear a Rolex Day Date 36 surfing there. these guys. Cold. Wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California girls. This is it. This is the American dream. You guys ever see the show Hawaii Five-0 and whatever Chips, all those TV shows about California? This is it. This is the American dream. This is not Chobostan, Bukiakistan, or Kakistan. That's right. Unbelievable. All right, make sure again you click the join button, subscribe, send money now. There's also a button I think you could send super thanks. I think there's a button where you could send super thanks, and if you send $500 or more today, I'll have a good weekend. I'll have a good weekend. That's what I can tell you, and that's what you want, don't you? Don't you want to have your pastor? You know, what's the guy? What's these guys? These TV preachers. The guy says, "Oh yeah, I can't fly in a commercial flight in a tube full of demons." You want your pastor flying in a metal tube full of demons? Yeah, you don't want the colonel flying in a tube full of demons, do you? You don't want me flying Spirit Airlines. There we go. Unbelievable. Wow, what clean water. That's very nice clean water there. The air is fresh. It's the American dream. The American dream. The American dream starts with Rolex. That's right, the American dream starts with Rolex. Just remember that. The American dream starts with Rolex, and then it moves through Patek Philippe and AP. So don't be a bukiak and get suckered into buying one of these these tomato can watches out there. Now again, look, this is, again, if you're one of these guys, you're one and done, you buy one watch, which is good for you, be happy, okay? If you're just a guy who wants to buy his Rolex, whatever shit, a Rolex, good for you. Modern watch, yeah, I think neo vintage, meaning something done out in the last 10 years. Yeah, I like the Yacht Master as a one and done watch. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, as a modern watch, I would buy that watch. There's a couple of good modern watches out there. Again, a lot of you are claiming that this is a channel about vintage watches. It's not. We like modern watches. It's just with modern watches, it's very difficult to expect upside appreciation. And the stuff that we saw in the last few years is an outlier. Okay, that's not going to happen again. It really is not. I mean, you have these, whatever they call it, limited edition, whatever. Yeah, that's a whole different game, and you're not going to have access to those. Okay. And most of these modern watches right now that are trading above list, they're going to go back to, the reversal to the mean. You know what that is? You don't know what reversal to the mean is? You Google it.